some of the essential skills I believe should be fundamental to every single class: grit, integrity, and growth mindset. And in rearranging these and finding this acronym, which I was searching for an acronym, GIG and the gig economy started to click with education and the high school experience, where kids get a little bit of choice. What are you going to work on? And the currency of the realm, academic grades, pretty much follow the gig economy model. The harder you work, the more you take on, the more you get paid. However, it's not always the case. Sometimes a hard worker, a person that embodies all three of these elements, is not rewarded justly because they can't climb that tree. And if you don't know what I'm talking about grades. And everybody must take the same test. So what happens when you start viewing everything through a different lens? When preconceived notions become a distant memory, and you start to see this as not a choice. Because some kids, if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. Well, some kids, what's the point? Because no matter how hard I try, I get C's and D's. Because they're not good at the game of school. And it's not a matter of they're not trying hard enough. It's the structure of the collective learning environments of the standardized education system just doesn't conform to what some kids need. And I know, how can you be all things to all people? We're doing the best we can. We got so much on our plate. Yes, all true, all true. But I've kind of introduced you to a different way to approach this. And if the kid has power, that kid that gets C's and D's, maybe they perform at a C level, but maybe they begin to grasp the power and potential within their reach. And maybe if they were given several other opportunities to continue along that path, they would start to grow. Because let's face it, some of these kids have been beat down by education, by academics, by those standardized tests, because that's just not simply what they're built for. How many creative problem solvers, how many forms of genius go unnoticed, unrecognized, and undiscovered because we never gave them room. We never valued their voice. So, let's point this back at ourselves, myself included. What are you determined to learn? Is it how to do your traditional methods a little better? Okay, well, good. Is it to embrace something new? Because these kids are coming back from COVID. They're damaged in more ways than one. And lots of good students did not fare very well. I don't know if you checked DNF reports, but it was frightening to see how many formerly good students did not do well. What was going on in those homes? What's going on in their heads? As they look at the world and see adults behaving badly. What's the point? Why should I try? We have an opportunity to try something new this year. Grit, integrity, growth mindset. I can't believe there's a single argument against stressing those skill sets in any class. Keys to success in school and life.